So you've just begun homeschooling and you want a homeschooling curriculum that is familiar. Well, welcome to the traditional homeschooling method. Hi, my name is Rebecca Devitt and today we're going to be talking about the traditional or the school at home homeschooling method. Before we get started, make sure you sign up to this channel. If you're on YouTube, click the alert button because I'm going to continue releasing more videos like this to help you not only understand homeschooling better, but also to talk you through great homeschooling methods and curricula. The traditional homeschooling model is where a lot of accidental homeschoolers end up. This is if your child has been struggling with school and you've just gone, I'm going to start homeschooling, then you'll often want to pick a homeschooling method which is similar to school. If you start doing the other homeschooling methods too soon, perhaps before you've really checked them out, you might have a little bit of trouble and not understand them completely. So a lot of new homeschooling parents start with the traditional method, and then as they learn a little bit more about other homeschooling methods, they can go in that direction. The traditional homeschooling method is also called the school at home method. This is because it most closely mimics the school's way of doing things, in that children would sit down at a desk, they would have a curriculum, it might be age appropriate, they would have tests, that sort of thing. Very similar, whereas the classical homeschooling method or the Charlotte Mason homeschooling method, the eclectic homeschooling method are very, very different in a lot of different ways. And so the school at home method can give you a little bit more familiarity. The traditional homeschooling method lets children sit down to a lecture style way of doing things. They have lots of progress quizzes, they have a daily routine, they have a schedule. You can tick the boxes, children can see how far they've come, parents can too. And what this does is it lets parents have that visualization of where their children are heading and how far they've progressed. And that can really help to reduce the stress on a homeschooling parent. For parents who might want to transition their children back to school at some point, the traditional homeschooling method is a great option because it means that they have the assessments and the quizzes all packaged nice and neatly on the transcripts, and so they can just hand them to the school authorities and say, this is what we've been doing. For parents who don't know if they're doing enough, the traditional homeschooling method can provide them with a little bit of confidence as they see their progress. So that's it. If you've enjoyed listening today, please like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions for me, and I'll be talking to you next time. Thanks for listening.